I'm feeling down and some kind of lonesome since my baby don't let me near. My heart is racing like a bottle on fire, and I don't really give a care. I feel like my world is turning on me. Dreams turn to ashes in front of my face, and I'm getting kind of worried, and I feel so out of place. Maybe your baby done made some other plan. Maybe your baby done made some other plans. Maybe your baby done made some other plans. Maybe your baby done made some other plans. In the morning, when I wake up with a heartache, I can't even call the doctor phone of help, 'cause the only one that could ever help me said with my best friend. I feel like I'm slipping deeper into myself. I can't take it. This stuff is scaring me half to death. Maybe your baby done made some other plans. Maybe your baby done made some other plan. Maybe your baby done made some other plan. Maybe your baby done made some other plan. Little Sally Walker sitting in a saucer, checking out the guys that are passing by. Bye, 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 bye. Maybe your baby done made some other plan. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Well, you can never tell. The sun is out and the street is dark. Well, you can never tell. Maybe it's 'cause it's midnight and the darkness of the room beside. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. 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 such dark eyes. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. The little town ain't got no heart. You just gotta poke around. You seen the sound clear through. Well, you can never tell. Nothing here that could interest you. Well, you can never tell. Not because you missed out on the things that you had to start. Maybe this had much too fast. Maybe you had too 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 much too fast. Or just overplayed your part. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. What do you got? Since you're passing your way today, well, you can never tell. Just all I wanna say. Well, you can never tell. I recall your darkness on a thing that you held to cry. Maybe the town ain't got no heart. Some of this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. 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 I can hear it beat out loud. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. You just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Thanks for dancing back there. You want to get a mic? It's right in front of you.
Play more dead. I'll dance more.
We got some more Stevie Wonder. We good? It's 'cause I said all the love having you around. Every day I wanna fly my kite, and every day I wanna fly my kite, and every day I wanna get on my camel and ride, and every day I wanna shake your hand. 'Cause you make me world a better man. And every day I wanna get on my camel and ride. And when the day is through, nothing to do, sit around grooving with you. And I'll say all the love having you around. And I'll say having you around. Trombone. Every day I wanna be your friend, 'cause you were stuck with me through thick and thin. And every day I wanna smile at your lovely brown eyes. And every every day I wanna get my share, 'cause I know that you'll take me there. And every day I wanna get on my camel and ride. And when the day is done, nothing to do, sit around grooving with you. And I'll circle that love, having you around. 'Cause I'll circle that love, having you around. Great. Class of 2018. I've seen the bright lights of Memphis and the Commodore Hotel, and underneath the street lamp I met a Southern belle. Oh, she took me to the river where she cast a spell, and in that southern moonlight she sang a song so well. If you be my Texas chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb, and we can walk together down in Dixieland, down in Dixieland. Bum, 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 woo. Well, maybe all the hot spots, my money flowed like wine, and the low-down southern whiskey, yeah, began to fog my mind. And I don't remember church bells or the money I put down on the white picket fence in Boardwalk, on the house at the edge of town. Oh, but boy, do I remember the strain of her refrain and the nights we spent together and the way she called my name. If you be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland, down in Dixieland. Ba-ba-ba-la-hoo. Well, it's been a year since she ran away. Guess that guitar player she could play. Always liked to sing along. She's always handy with a song. But then one night in the lobby, yeah, of the Commodore Hotel, I chanced to meet a bartender who said he knew her well. And as he handed me a drink, he began to hum a song, and all the boys at the bar began to sing along. If you be my Dixie chicken, I'll be your Tennessee lamb. We can walk together down in Dixieland, down in Dixieland. Bubba, bubba, love, woo. Yeah. 2018. All right, let's do a quick, what's so funny? Nah, I'm good, man. Thank you all. Good night.
Good evening. Good evening.
What up?
It is my pleasure to announce that the 2018 Bucks County Community College commencement ceremony is now in session. It is our honor to have many veterans as students here at Bucks. I would now like to ask our student veterans who are wearing red, white, and blue cords, and any other veterans present in the audience this evening to stand and be recognized. I now ask that everyone please stand, if able, for our national anthem performed by members of the Bucks County Community College Madrigal Singers.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Graduates, family members, friends, members of the Board of Trustees, Bucks County Community College Authority, Foundation Board, Bucks County Community College Alumni Council, distinguished faculty, staff, students, and honored guests. Good evening and welcome to the 53rd Annual Spring Commencement Ceremony at Bucks County Community College. Tonight, we formally celebrate the educational achievement of our 2018 graduating class. The students who have made the commitment of time and energy to reach their goal. We honor these graduates as a group and as individuals, each with a unique story of success and all with a common connection to the Bucks experience. Our Bucks environment allows encourages immersion in a studious setting, yet is very much connected to both the community that is the college and the larger community of which we are a part. We celebrate today both the success of the graduates and our connection to the community. Before we proceed further this evening, I would like to introduce the guests on the platform. Please hold your applause until I have introduced everyone. To my right, Dr. Christopher M. Fiorentino, class of '73, our commencement speaker. Mr. Jason Malin, Vice President of Information and Technology. Sebastian Avilla, class of '18, this evening's student speaker. Ms. Lisa Angelo, Provost of the college. In the second row, Professor Emeritus Martin Sutton. Mr. Michael Johnson, class of '83, Alumni Association President. Narita McCulley Berenstedt, class of '98, Alumni Award recipient. Jennifer Eklund, class of '91, Alumni Award recipient. Professor Bernard Bieg, who serves this year as our Grand Marshal. Dr. Tobias Broom, Vice President of Advancement. Mr. Brant Steen, Associate Vice President, Technology and Innovation. Dr. Kelly Kellaway, Associate Provost. Mr. Dennis Matthews, Vice President of Administrative Affairs and Chief Financial Officer. Thank you all for your service to the college. Our college is governed by a 15-member board of trustees. The work of the board, whose members are not compensated, is often difficult and time-consuming. On behalf of all present this evening, I would like to thank the members for their efforts and their many contributions to the success of our college and to each of our students. As I introduce each trustee, please stand or wave or whatever you'd like to do. It's your night. Ms. Elizabeth Feinberg, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. James Dancy, Ms. Elizabeth Graver, Mr. Garney Morris, Mr. William McLean, Mr. Otto Grupp III, Ms. Carol Manoni Ferguson, Representative Frank Ferry, Mr. Philip Worsta, Mr. David Breitinger. Also on the stage to my left are Professors Pat Fisher-Olson, Professor Carol Smolin, and Professor Emeritus Karen Dawkins. Thank you all very much for your service. At this time, I would like to recognize a few special guests in the audience who have joined us this evening. Ms. Connie Furman, President of the Foundation Board. Many of you may have been recipients of Foundation scholarships, so thank you, Connie. Dr. Sue Fiorentino, wife of our guest speaker. And guests and faculty members of our student speaker, Sebastian Avilla, our new emerita faculty members, and our Alumni Achievement Award recipients. Also members of our Alumni Association, to my right, your left, Dr. Patricia Engel, Rose Cooper, and Walt Sturtz, who will present each graduate with an Alumni Association pin and welcome them to the distinguished ranks of Bucks alumni upon receiving their diplomas. And now I ask the distinguished members of our faculty and professional staff, along with those who have earned emeritus professor rank who are here to honor our graduates tonight, to stand and be recognized. Thank you, faculty. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Ms. Elizabeth Feinberg, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees.
Good evening. The Board of Trustees welcomes you this evening to the 52nd commencement, and we are very happy to be a part of this. This is one of the best perks of my position as Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees for Bucks County Community College, talking with you. the class of 2018, on this special day of celebration. Some of you now have definite goals and know your future path, while others are just beginning to explore your options. But all of you have a real advantage. Your Bucks County Community College degree has positioned you for success. You are credentialized. You are prepared to assume responsibility, pursue your dreams, and make a difference in our community. This brings us to our keynote speaker this evening. Dr. Fiorentino graduated from Bucks in 1973 and transferred to Temple University, where he earned his bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees in economics. Introduced to teaching by Professor Emeritus Martin Sutton, he returned to Bucks to teach economics for 5 years before he moved on to Westchester University. There he rose to become the Dean of College of Business, and after serving in several other senior leadership roles, he was inaugurated as Westchester University's president in 2017. We welcome Dr. Fiorentino back to the Alumni Mater, where seeds of his successful career in higher education were sown. Please join me in a warm welcome for our Speaker of Honor this evening, Dr. Christopher Fiorentino. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome, honored guests, families, friends, alumni, faculty, staff, and especially the members of the Bucks County Community College class of 2018. You know, I speak in front of groups a lot, and as a matter of fact, on my campus, we just had 5 commencements last week, and I'm getting goosebumps right now like I haven't felt in a long time. It's really an honor to be here with you this evening, so thank you for inviting me. Graduates, I'm very pleased to have this chance to honor you, and I congratulate you on your achievements. Back in 1973, I was in your shoes, a Bucks County Community College graduate who was ready to take on the world. But I must admit, when I arrived here 2 years earlier, I didn't have a clue. I knew I wanted to go to college, but that was about all I knew. My high school grades were satisfactory, not stellar, and given my position, Bucks just seemed like the right place for me to be. I was able to take a wide array of courses from outstanding professors. They didn't let me off the hook when they knew I wasn't doing my best work. I can still remember the humbling feeling of getting a D on a writing assignment and the wake-up call it gave me. It was Mr. Penland. I could do better. And with my professor's guidance and instruction, I did do a lot better than that. Today, in my work as a university president, I've been told I write very effectively and fluidly. And it's this college that put me on that path. But I wasn't meant to be a writer. Instead, I discovered my true passion and my life's work here at Bucks. I took 2 courses in the principles of economics and found that it interested me greatly. This set the stage not only for my choice as an undergraduate major at Temple, but also led me to complete a PhD in economics and enter the field of higher education. First as a professor and later as an administrator. I love teaching as much as I love economics, and the first place I taught was right here. And Professor Martin Sutton had the faith in me to hire me to come back and teach economics, and this is where I got my start, both as a student and as a professor. So in 1977, I became an instructor while I was continuing to do my work on my PhD at Temple. I hope you found, as I did, that Bucks County Community College is an excellent place to get your start, whether you're planning to continue on for further education or go directly into the workforce. I've encountered many Bucks County transfer students at Westchester over the years, and I've always been impressed by their level of preparation. They are well equipped to study for their bachelor's degrees. This college has served you well and has set you up for future success. A lot has changed since my days here. The Science Center that opened last year looks great, as do the renovations to Founders Hall that are nearing completion. Together, these enhancements are going to help Bucks stay on the leading edge in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM for short, as well as the health sciences. These changes will be an asset to all Bucks students, and in particular to the 20% who are majoring in STEM programs. But other things haven't changed a bit at Bucks, and that's a good thing. Tyler Gardens is just still as beautiful and restful as it was in the 1970s. Even more important than what this college looks like is what a Bucks County Community College student looks like. If you disregard hairstyles and clothes and the fact that we didn't take selfies back in the dark ages, I think the class of 2018 is a lot like the class of 1973. Back then, most of us were juggling a lot. We tackled the competing demands of jobs, families, and volunteer work, as well as our academic coursework. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? According to the Center for Community College Student Engagement, 60% of all community college students work more than 30 hours a week while enrolled at school. And 67% of all community college students care for dependents 11 or more hours a week. I'm sure you endured many exhausting days and late nights, but you dug deep within yourself and you powered through. Your perseverance is one of the things that got you to this day. As TV and radio pioneer David Sarnoff once noted, the will to persevere is often the difference between failure and success. In my case, when I was attending Bucks, I worked at the Acme in Newtown 4 nights a week and every Saturday stocking shelves. Not the new Acme, it's the one they knocked down. But it was a great place. I paid for every semester of tuition myself, and I paid for my books and school supplies too. That was a real lesson for me in microeconomics. I worked hard for my associate degree in the classroom and library, as well as over at the Acme. As a result, I valued my degree and knew I didn't want to squander the precious time, energy, and money. For me, the path was clear. Thanks to Bucks, I knew that a bachelor's degree was my logical next step. Your path may be very different from mine. I'm told there are 550 individuals earning their associate degree or a certificate from a program this evening. And each of you has your very own particular story of how you got to this day, what makes it so special, and where you go from here. This commencement, whose very name means beginning, opens a broad path to the future full of infinite possibilities. Of course, ultimately, it's up to each of you to make the most of your new hard-earned degree or certificate. As Thomas Edison once noted, most people miss opportunity because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Your work is not over now that you have received your associate degree or certificate. You don't need to start tomorrow. You deserve to catch your breath, take a break, and enjoy some downtime with family and friends. But after that, set your sights on your next goal and actively look for and seize the opportunities that come your way. The world awaits your talents, your creativity, your passion, and your big ideas. Make Bucks proud. I extend to each of you my very best wishes for a bright future. Congratulations, members of the Bucks County Community College class of 2018.
Thank you for those special words, Dr. Fiorentino. It is now, let's see, where's Mart Sutton? Professor Emeritus Martin Sutton and Vice Chair of the Board, Betsy Feinberg. We will award you with a special honor. The honorary degree, Doctor of Public Service, was established by the Pennsylvania Department of Education as the appropriate honorary degree for community colleges to recognize individuals on the basis of meritorious service to humankind. Bucks County Community College is pleased to be able to present this award this evening.
The trustees of Bucks County Community College salute your accomplishments and bestow on you today the honorary degree Doctor of Public Service with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
I didn't realize this. Thank you very much for this honor. This is truly an amazing honor. Again, I'm proud to have attended this institution and graduated from it. It put me on a path to success, and I wish you all the best for bright futures. Thank you very much.
There you go, the path to success from Bucks. What more? Okay, we have great expectations for all of you. It is now my opportunity to turn the podium over to Vice President Mayland.
As the Vice President for Technology and Innovation, I enjoy many opportunities to interact with the wonderful individuals who comprise our student body here at Bucks. Our next speaker is one of those individuals. To be chosen as the student speaker for Commencement is an extraordinary honor that seeks to recognize a student that embodies the totality of a Bucks County Community College student. In other words, someone who exemplifies a well-rounded individual, someone who is not only academically successful, but also committed to giving back to the community. And so I am particularly pleased to introduce this evening's student speaker, Mr. Sebastian Avila. Sebastian will be graduated this evening with an Associate's of Arts degree in Communications and will transfer to Temple University to complete his bachelor's degree in Political Science. Mr. Avila embraced student life at the college. He served as Vice President of the Student Government Association, founded the Lions Club International chapter on this campus. His academic success combined with campus involvement earned him the distinct honor of the President's Cup this year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my sincere and absolute pleasure to present to you an outstanding representative of the class of 2018, Mr. Sebastian Avila.
Thank you. Thank you all. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2018. It is truly an honor to be standing here before you as this year's graduating commencement speaker. For the better part of 2 years, we've made Bucks County Community College our second home. Not only has Bucks introduced us to new opportunities and new beginnings, but has installed certain principles that we'll never forget. From those long days to even longer nights, Bucks has taught us to persevere through whatever challenges may come our way, to dig deep and overcome the obstacles and find and discover that untapped potential you may have thought you didn't have, to make the impossible possible. After all, it takes a little bit of pressure to create a diamond. Some of you may have seen me around campus these past 2 years, running around, babbling about either Lions Club, student government, or whatever else student organization here on campus. But to me, it's been an honor and worth every effort to get to know you, the student body. Before I go on, I would like for you, the audience, to take a moment and ask yourselves, what is perseverance? Is it the discipline to wake up every single day and do the exact same thing over and over again? Or better yet, to relentlessly keep on pushing even when there's nothing left to push for? Well, for me, it means something more. I once read something from Alexander Graham Bell that stood out to me, and it goes a little something like this. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists and becomes only available when a man or woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit till they find it. I believe that quote perfectly captures the meaning of perseverance. And it made me start to think of the people around me. That being said, I would like to tell you a quick story. And though this person is not a Buck Centurion, she has demonstrated all the characteristics of a true Centurion. She is a warrior, she is a leader, she is fearless, and she's also my mother. About 17 years ago, she came to this country with only a child, no friends, no other family, and not even the language in which we speak here. And whether it was going from job to job, night school, being a full-time single mother, or whatever challenges came her way, she always had high expectations for a better future and always managed to keep her head held up high. Steadily but surely, within time, and with a whole lot of perseverance, she managed to adjust here and make a life for her and myself. Little did she know she was leading by example to all those around her, especially that troublemaking son of hers, me. It took me a little bit longer to actually learn that lesson, though. Even in the process of seeing this firsthand, I still thought to myself, I wasn't capable of living up to her expectations. And time came again, I often found myself in the hallways of my high school rather than the classrooms themselves, trying to find whatever loophole I can find in passing rather than actually doing the work. I barely passed high school, by the way. With finding high school close to impossible, I didn't even think college was in my foreseeable future. Instead of listening to those who told me I could, I often found myself listening to the naysayers. However, upon graduating high school, something changed. I decided to dig deep and find it within myself to listen to that little voice inside that told me I could. So at the end of my high school career, I made a promise to myself, a promise that I still keep to this very day, that I will lead the life my mom intended to give me here, to always persevere no matter what challenges I face, to look in the face of whatever's in front of me and always move forward. Coming to Bucks, I told myself that unlike high school, I'll give it my all, which meant showing up to class, studying for hours on end, and going that extra mile, even when there's nothing left in the tank. Without realizing it, there was someone out there, observing me, ready to offer me that next step. Some of you, depending on how long you've been here, actually know this person, and that is someone who's become a lifelong friend, Razin Karu. He was here last year, by the way, commencement speaker. Without knowing me personally, and only hear from a certain few, he approached me one day after class to talk briefly. And at the end of that conversation, he asked me something that I'll never forget. "Are you just a funny man?" In which I reluctantly answered, "No." Shortly after, he asked me to be his running mate for the 2016 student government elections, in which him and I, and alongside the rest of our team, worked relentlessly that year to improve the student body's experience here at campus and to make sure that everyone's voice was heard. Towards the end of our term, I really had no idea what to do next. All I knew was that I had one semester left. Still wanting to do more and not knowing what the next move would be, an idea was brought to the table, something that has never been done before at any community college. And that was to start the first ever Lions Club chapter here at Bucks County. And just like Razin once helped me find my purpose, I knew it was my duty to serve others and help them find theirs. I was fortunate enough to gather a team of extraordinary students who at one point thought of never getting involved themselves, each bringing their own unique purpose and help bring this vision come to life. It's a great honor to have been part of the college's history, but it couldn't have happened without the hard work of a great team. I must say that during my 2 years here with clubs and organizations, I met some pretty extraordinary people, but none like the ones from Lions Club. It will be redundant of me to keep on emphasizing on the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, people who will devotedly help you along the way to keep on pushing. And though your journey is not quite over, a big chapter has definitely concluded. And with a big sense of relief off your shoulders, you can finally rest, but not for too long. Because remember that tomorrow brings new challenges, challenges that will open your horizons to even further and exciting new opportunities. So continue to go out there and seize every moment and dare to look at the impossible straight in the eyes every single time. As Muhammad Ali once famously said, "Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power that they have to change it. Impossible is not fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. Class of 2018, it's been a long time coming, but you're here. You did it. You've accomplished something that many don't even dare or dreaming about. You've proved that with a great perseverance, nothing is impossible. So pat yourselves on the back, go out there and take on the world, and congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Lisa? Bucks County Community College has adopted the collegiate tradition of designating retiring faculty members with at least 10 years of service as Professor Emeritus. This title indicates the esteem in which these retiring members of the staff are held and demonstrates the continuing connection between the faculty and the traditions of excellence here at the college. Our recipients tonight are recognized as distinguished members of our faculty who over their tenure have made many contributions to our college. We are pleased to honor them this evening. Our first honoree is from the Social and Behavioral Science Department, Professor Patricia Fisher Olson, with 10 years of service. Professor Olson? Come on over here. We're going to tell a little story about you. Pat Fisher Olson left a successful career in business to pursue her passion, ultimately earning her master's degree in historic preservation from the Pratt Institute in 2007, after which she began teaching here at Bucks in the historic preservation program. She later became the program coordinator. She supervised students completing their capstone research projects and hosted an event every year where students presented their original research. During her time as coordinator, Pat worked tirelessly to grow and promote the historic preservation program. Perhaps most notably, she moved the program entirely online, which launched it into the national arena. In addition, she solidified partnerships with the United States Forest Service, the National Park Service, and Job Corps, which will bring many new students to the program. As an instructor, Pat is known for her high standards and ability to inspire students by sharing her personal experiences and her passion for historic preservation while motivating them to do their very best. As a colleague, Pat is known for her sense of humor, her energy, her dedication and drive, and her creativity. She leaves the program on the precipice of new growth attributable to her efforts and innovation. And so I am very pleased to bestow the title Professor Emeritus on Professor Patricia Fisher Olson. Congratulations. From the Department of Language and Literature, Dr. Carol Smolin with 20 years of service. Carol? Dr. Carol Smolin began teaching as a part-time instructor for Bucks in 1992, becoming a full-time professor a few years later. Her dedication and commitment to teaching, mentoring, and advising students has been unparalleled. For 10 years, Dr. Smolin served as the World Languages Coordinator for the Department of Language and Literature. Her leadership and interest in global affairs go well beyond the classroom walls. Carol promoted a department campaign to raise money for the victims of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico in 2017, and helped to organize a special program to raise awareness and money for victims of the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan. She has collaborated with Arts at Bucks and their Cultural Affairs Committee to bring foreign films and PBS documentaries to campus. In these and so many other ways, Carol has enriched our students' lives with her passion and dedication. Personally and professionally, Carol is vibrant, engaging, and deeply kind to her colleagues and her students. Carol brings a calm intensity to all her endeavors, which we will miss. Congratulations. Congratulations to both new Professor Emeritas. It is now my pleasure to introduce Michael Johnson from the class of '83, who is the president of our Alumni Association.
Good evening. I'm Mike Johnson. I'm a proud Bucks alum of 1983, president of the Alumni Council. The Alumni Achievement Awards are awarded at commencement each year to 3 deserving alumni who have made great strides professionally and whose outstanding service have strengthened the community. Narita, can you please come up? Narita Macaulay-Brewstack, class of 1998, is a recipient of the Alumni Association's Professional Achievement Award. This award is given to the alum whose outstanding professional achievements in their vocational field have brought distinction to themselves and real benefit to the community. Narita Macaulay-Brewstack has been a licensed practical nurse since 1967, and for the past 13 years has been affiliated with Penn Cardiac Care of Mercer Bucks Cardiology, a clinical programs coordinator and triage nurse. She specializes in community relations and women's heart health. She serves as a volunteer with several organizations, including Gilda's Club, the American Cancer Society, and the Puerto Rican Cultural Association of Bucks County. She teaches the community on signs and symptoms of heart disease and stroke, conducts free women's heart health screenings, and sets up programs on coronary artery disease. Narita's motto is take care of yourself first so you can be there when your loved ones need you. She learned how important this was 21 years ago when she was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to place her studies on hold. She returned to Bucks proudly and graduated in 1998. Please join me in congratulating Narita Macaulay-Brewstack, class of 1998. Jen. Jennifer Eckfield, class of 1991, is the recipient of the Alumni Association Community Service Award. The award is given to the alum who is making a positive difference through service that has benefited the Bucks community and the community at large. Since 2013, Jennifer has been the owner and operator of the Atlantic Experience Doylestown, an academy of early education for children from the ages of 6 weeks to kindergarten. Throughout her career, she has worked as a teacher, mentor, and administrator. She's had the privilege of watching many triumphant teachers, often in situations that would overwhelm most, transform students at risk of failure into achievers and believers, and rewrite the equation of opportunity. Her mantra has always been changing the world one kid at a time. Jen volunteers her time to support several nonprofit organizations in Bucks County, including the Bucks County Opportunity Council, A Woman's Place, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the Buckingham Friends School. And she still works. She is also an active member of the Central Bucks Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and was a member of the planning committee for the Bucks County Community College's first annual Women's Entrepreneurial Summit. Please join me in congratulating Jennifer Eckfield, class of 1991. Dr. Fiorentino? You've already heard a lot about this man, so I'll try to keep it a little bit shorter. On top of graduating from here in '73 in Westchester, he's the recipient of the Alumni Association's President's Distinguished Award. This award is given to the alum who is advancing the mission of the college by supporting students in their learning experiences, empowering students with the skills and credentials to secure employment, developing the social, ethical, and civic responsibility of students, and enriching the intellectual, cultural, and recreational life of the community. As you know, he's a graduate here of '73 in Westchester. Let me just go on a few more things that he has done. Besides rising through the ranks as Business and Public Management Dean at the college and becoming the president, he was also a very integral part of helping Westchester University secure an AACSB accreditation for the School of Business, developing off-campus academic centers, including the Graduate Center in West Goshen Township, and working with faculty and supporters to create the Cottrell Entrepreneurial Leadership Center. He is active in his volunteer work and has received a citation from the Chester County Commissioners for the 15 years of service as President, Vice President, Secretary, and Treasurer of the Chester County Library Board, and for leading the county in system strategic planning process. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Fiorentino.
Will the associate degree and certificate graduates please stand? Dr. Shamblatt, I am pleased to present to you the graduating class of 2018 of Bucks County Community College. These members have completed the requirements for a certificate or for the associate degree. They have been approved and are recommended by the faculty. A professional photographer will take pictures of each student receiving his or her diploma. Please respect the need to keep the aisle clear. Will the graduates please take their seats in preparation for the awarding of degrees? Sebastian Avila. Alexander Polensky. Yep, just go. Jordan Demchik. Caitlin Friend. Derek Esplin. Sean Hilliard. Thank you. Jeff Hagee. Danielle DeGrandis Neer. Rosa Ramos. Natalie Spohr. Lena Takasu. Nicole Pepito. Angeline Pasacatando.
Kim Borowick.
Kimberly Borwick. Sue-Ann Williams. Karen Lowry. Kelly Helbling. Alexis McCaffrey. Lavette Edwards. Camille Harper. Christopher Elmarson. Amanda Wilson. Bernadette Minnie. Angela Mejias. Deborah Lith. Ashley Blizzard. Julia Osborne. Christine Skroka. Nicholas Slivka. Michaela Black. Chance Long. Danielle Tornata. Hal Conti. Zachary Nestor. Tania Page. Charlene Quinones. Nicholas Tremarco. Sarah Pringle. Robert Hackmeister. Youssef Korkabi. Kristen Spadafora. Anastasia Sibatari. Andrew Klima. Anna Khan. Caitlin Mara. Allison Hubner. Danielle Barella. Chris Slaymaker. Philip Neese. Aminosi Agubi. Amanda Williams. Jonathan Kratz. Taylor Boltner. Mark Argenti. Regina Agruza. Patty Arnott. Sabrina Amatza. Liliana Abda. Timothy Adrians. Ashley Atkinson Fisher. Andrea Aber. Theodora Dagli Andronopoulos. Adam Agunas. John Angeline. Eliza Bagye. How'd he do? Daniel Bartle. Brittany Burke. Cody Bryant. Kelly Breyer. Natalie Bain. Rachel Bogdan. Jenna Bertotti. Casey Borsili. Azaman Bektis. Christopher Bilger. Brandon Bailey. Caitlin Bertram. Matthew Brett. Thank you. Eric Bloom. Caitlin Brown. Alyssa Coyle. Brianna Sinali. Kenneth Cox. Myrna Cortez. Sabrina Colburn. Destiny Cruz. Jason Carr. Hello, I need your name. Eric Kuhn. Randall Chippick. Latasha Dale. Samantha DeFrancesco. Spencer Dawkins Halco. Muriel DeVere. Greg Dorelli. Michael Darcy. Daniel Diaz. Okay, they're right here. Christopher Dunleavy. John Douglas. Rebecca Detweiler. Kathleen Dunn. Maisha Utsi. Allison Engelsman. Stephanie Erickson. Julia Erickson. Brooke Friend. Brittany Ficano. Alyssa Foss. Forster. Alec Forster. Samantha Fioria. Kathleen Ford. Nicole Greco. Kyle Green. Tatiana Gordon. Christine Gibbs. Sandy Lett Gomez. Christopher Graham. Robert Gallagher. Jacqueline Geiger. Troy Ann Gerhardt. Keely Gallagher. Kylie Harris. Sarah Hobby. Kelly Hare. Ingrid Horton. Daniel Harding. Daniel Haydick. Sierra Hughes. Jonathan Ruslan Hicks. Lisa Marie Hartley. Jennifer Hip. Priya Josen. Beth Ann Miller. Donna Marchini. Danielle Lasher. Chelsea Linz. William Lewis. Lauren Landis. Karima Liverpool. Christina Lugo. Fiona Link. Brittany Lowe. Jennifer Kearney. Rebecca Kennedy. Nicholas Kelly. Hazel Koshker. Alexis Cancelars. Dominique Jones. Rachel Johnston. Peggy Jackson. Kayla Johnson. Ken Ishizuka. Sage Iskra. Anna Nasta. Nicole Nasta. Natalie Netzer. Alexander Nisley. Matthew McGowan. Ryan McElhatton. Jordan Marone. Sarah Moore. Corey McGid. Rachel Morse. Sydney Murphy. Dudley Miracle. Lindsay Morgan. Vincenzo Muto. Macy Jo Morse. Morgan Montgomery. Shannon Lynn Mulvihill. Matthew Moraine. Crystal Moon. Mackenzie McClave. Jessica Mahaffey. Katie Michael. Alexandra Mallon. Shannon McCloskey. Ted Nine. Arlette Rosales. Victor Rothermel. Dylan Robertson. Teresa Reichman. Carol Quinones. Alexander Palmer. Ian Prizer. Himanshu Patel. Lucas Anthony Piscatelli. Haley Palma. Malika Mura Himova. Firuza Senova. Eric Parker. Amanda Pincus. Gina Pedersen. Angie Paniagua. Mary Prettyman. Mansi Patel. Derek O'Brien. Marlene Navarrete. Dan Sykes. Albert Strauss. Jennifer Sullins. Soma Sluian. Luke Sabin. Brooklyn Smith. Doug Snyder. Michael Sanders Jr. Brian Schwartz. Caitlin Rodell. Tessa Rodell. Rollison Jonathan. No, Brandon Rumford. Sebastian Rangel. Amy Rickard. Grace Rosanova. Carmen Ramiro. Joseph Rebholtz. Nilofer Rick Sabaiva. Anissa Rodriguez. Sam Ziff. Priscilla Zenquist. Sarah Zawadniak. Nicole Yarnell. Erica Yates. Danita Womack. John Wilson. Jonathan Wolsett. Erica Wadlington. Angelica Varela. Morgan Werner. Tyler Volker. Angelique Umflet. Bethann Unrath. Leanne Talbert. Edward John Taylor. Dion Trower. Anna Tran. Thank you. Daryl Timmerman. Kyle Thompson. Caitlin Tukusian. Rebecca Shanks. Kristen Schaff. Paul Larson. Dawn Nolte. Jennifer Keetish. Dana Walters. Sindel Schaefer. Z Wu. Tricole Fullwood. Raven Pence Barbie. Heather Shaliro. Melissa Morales. Hawa Johnson. Leah Kwame. Marjana Klosek. Matilda Mersini. Cheryl Matthews. Sherry Carey. Caitlin Hall. Tricia Goldstein. Catherine Novolinsky. Sarah Burgess. Gretchen Burkholder. Ayat Al-Salahi. Stephanie McMenamin. Mary McMenamin. Kelly Young. Stacy Cipollone. Rodrigo Guzman. Bryn Lubis. Lauren Dare. Lindsay Alvarez. Kelly Dozier.
Would the graduates please stand? May I ask that the faculty and staff of the college remain standing as I read the charge to the graduates. The experiences you have gained at Bucks have provided encounters with new authors and ideas, with new theories and philosophies, with new people and new circumstances. Those experiences have prepared you for your future endeavors. Value them and use them wisely. You've heard the phrase often, these are challenging times. They are, but your education has prepared you to face them. Follow your heart, find your passion, and have confidence in your abilities. But remember, education is a lifelong journey. Never stop learning and enjoy the adventure. I challenge you to be the very best at whatever you choose to do, to break new ground in service, to realize high expectations, to cherish excellence, and to always treat others as you would have them treat you. Now, by the power vested in me as president of the college by the Board of Trustees of Bucks County Community College and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I hereby confer upon you the appropriate certificate or associate's degree with all the honors, responsibilities, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Now, as graduates of Bucks County Community College, you have earned the right to move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. I ask that everyone remain standing for the singing of the Alma Mater.
On behalf of our president, the Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to extend our sincerest congratulations to you, the members of the Bucks County Community College class of 2018. May you long carry fond memories of the experiences and friendships you have acquired while here at Bucks. All of us on this platform hope you will remain as proud of this fine institution as we are of you. Good luck and best wishes to each and every one of you. We invite the graduates and their guests to a reception in the Gallagher Room of the Rollins Center immediately following this ceremony. We request that the audience remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and all of the graduates have exited. I hereby declare the 2018 commencement ceremony closed and salute the graduates of the class of 2018.
Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Well, you can never tell. The sunny side of the street is dark. Well, you can never tell. Just because it's midnight of the darkness of the moon beside. Maybe this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Maybe this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Maybe the town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. And you're in Dover Brown. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. gotta poke around. You seen this town clear through. Well, 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 you can never tell. Sunny side of the street is blue. Well, 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 you can never tell. It's not because you missed out on the things that you had to start. Maybe this town ain't got no heart. Some of this town ain't got no heart. Maybe this town ain't got no heart. Some of this town ain't got no heart. Maybe this town ain't got no heart. Some of this town ain't got no heart. When I could hear it beat out loud, nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Both of you just gotta poke around. Since I'm pacing your way today, well, 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 you can never tell. Just stop doing 'cause I wanna say, well, 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 you can never tell. I recall your darkness when it cracked in like a thundercloud. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. When I can hear it beat out loud, nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around.